the Parade of Lights coming up. Jim Bartles here along with Sarah Warmka. And Sarah, great to have you with us once again as we need to say hi to Kim Hansen, who is not with us tonight, but is with a grandchild, and that's a very special thing as well.
Yes.
Good to have you with us, Sarah.
Thank you. Happy to be here. I'm excited.
All right, so we are right at 6 o'clock, and
Yes.
we know that the parade starts down. They go on the wrong way on our parade route, which is just fine, and it's going to be a fun night. Not as big a crowd on the street right now, and I'm not sure if we're going to have as big a crowd on the street tonight because of the coldness
Right.
of the weather as we
Yeah.
normally have. So,
Yeah, it's a pretty cold day, cold night out there. That's for sure.
but we are here. Our Parade of Lights broadcast coming your way on KNUJ AM 860, 97.3 FM, and also on Newcat on cable. And let's see if we can get our current temperature down here. Our man on the right, you got a current temperature for us? How much? 11 degrees. That will be our official temperature.
Here we
And
go.
Sarah, I can tell you that is a new record from me keeping records going back to 1988. This is the 36th year of the Parade of Lights.
It is.
And
So this
11
is the
degrees. This is the coldest.
Man, that's not really a record that I think we wanted. But, it's out of our control, and we're all hardy Minnesotans.
That's
so
right. We're
we
okay.
got this.
So there are people out in the street, and they're certainly blankets and heavy jackets and all of that, which is good. Sarah, let's talk a little bit about. Fill us in a little bit about this upside-down Christmas tree that we've got in New Ulm right now.
Yeah. So have you seen it up there?
I haven't seen it
Oh,
lit,
you
but
got-
I saw it hanging the
yeah,
other day
yeah.
before the lights were on.
Yeah, so we were offered a tree, right? So Jim Schwartz and Mary Lou have a property that they bought, and it had two giant evergreen trees on it, and they're going to be building a house in the spring, and so they needed the trees to be removed. And so we worked with some local partners. Everyone was so generous with their time and their talents. And so Kraus Tree Service cut down the tree for free. Schaefer Crane, they helped with the cut down so that the tree didn't get damaged as they were cutting it down. And then Schaefer Crane is leaving a crane parked up at Herman Heights for the entire holiday season, which is really incredible. So the crane, we brought the giant tree over to Herman Heights. It's upside down. And so why is it upside down? It's a German tradition. When they first offered the tree, we were like, what are we going to do with a 40-foot tree? Where would we put it? How do we make it stand? And then someone in my office, Crystal from the office, suggested, well, it's a German tradition to hang Christmas trees upside down. So it dates back to the 8th century in Germany.
I thought it was the 7th century.
The 700s.
Oh, yeah,
Which is,
okay, which would be the 8th, yeah.
century. Yep,
And
yep.
St. Boniface was
Saint
the guy's name?
Boniface, yes, he's known as the Apostle of Germany. So, he was trying to bring Christianity to the area, which was a thing in the Crusades. That was a thing at that time, and so that's how you turned the tree upside down to teach them about the Holy Trinity, I guess.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
There we go.
There you are.
Yeah.
So it's great. Anyhow, we're looking back to this parade starting in 1988. It was a neat idea. I remember hanging out of the upper windows of KNUJ radio doing the broadcast, and then on a couple of the years, we actually were on scaffolding outside of the New Ulm cable television. Those were pretty cold.
It'd be cold tonight to be
yeah,
on scaffolding,
it would
that's
be.
for sure.
But we're going back a year ago. It was not exactly warm. It was 22 degrees a year ago. 66 units. This year there's 77 units that are signed up.
Yeah.
And so let's see what happens and how it all goes. I'm hoping everybody shows up.
Yeah, I hope so too, for sure. That's interesting that it was only 10 degrees warmer last year. 11 degrees?
But it was calm 2 years ago, 45 degrees back in 2022, and of course, the COVID year 2020, we didn't have it that year, and that's how that was. So.
What year did it rain? You have that
Oh
in there?
gosh, let's see. I should be able to look, and if I've got my records far enough back, I'm looking and still going. We've got Governor's Award. We got a award tonight too. Cloudy. Started raining. Okay, I've got in 2001. Started raining at 4 p.m. and rained during the entire parade.
Ooh.
Entire parade, and so that was. Well, it was what it was. Not exactly fun, but we got through it, and we're waiting now for our units to start And we'll see how fast they move through on a cold night. Does that mean they're going to move a little bit faster?
Yeah, right.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah, we told them to send them through. Send the units through. Don't have big gaps in there because we don't want to be out here too much longer than we need to.
We're coming your way on 860 KNUJ 97.3 FM, KNUJ FM, and also on NewCat live cable television here in New Ulm. Sarah Warmka joining yours truly, Jim Bartle. Sarah, of course, the president, CEO of New Ulm Chamber of Commerce, and a busy year. Now, we're talking about certain things tomorrow, Small Business Saturday.
Yeah, yep, it sure is.
And looking for people to come in. It's so important to be supporting the local merchants, and a lot of good things going on. Today was the Black Friday day. A lot of shoppers. Tomorrow's going to be a huge one as well.
Yeah, there were a lot of people in town today shopping, which was great to see. But yeah, tomorrow, Small Business Saturday. It's one of the biggest days for our retailers, so it's really important that you come out and shop and support our local businesses. So we have a sheet that we put together with a bunch of just different deals and discounts for local businesses that are doing something special tomorrow, like offering a discount or free gift with purchase or something like that. So you can pick that up. It's online at newulm.com. If you go to the community calendar and click on Small Business Saturday, you can find it there. But yeah, get out and do some shopping. Maybe start your shopping or end your shopping. Where are you at with that, Jim?
I do mine about on the 23rd of December.
That's right.
And I get it all done. It takes me about an hour.
Well, there you go.
So we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I think I saw some flashing lights about a block away, so we're getting close. We're going to talk about, the holidays with Santa at Best Western tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So all of that and a lot more we'll talk about as we get going along here tonight. But Sarah and I will try to give you best definition of the parade, and, of course, the Color Guard, the New Ulm Area Veterans Color Guard, will be leading things off, and we'll kind of go back and forth a little bit and get things covered for you. And again, thanks for joining us on our broadcast tonight, whether it's on AM, FM, or on NewCat. And I know they will have it recorded and will replay several times as well, so that's kind of fun to do. Color Guard coming, then we're going to have GOG Sheet Metal, GSM with Becky Bakes. They're going to be featured because they were the businesses of the year, right?
That's correct. Yeah, they're our grand marshals of the parade this year. Yep, so happy. Yes, GSM is the large business of the year, and Becky Bakes is small. Yep,
and New Ulm Fire Department royalty will be after that, and the chamber, and then the mayor, and then we get into so many other units. There goes Dave Borkert, our police chief, in the New Ulm police pickup that is there.
I love that graphic on those trucks. On the new, I think that looks really great.
It's very New Ulmish.
Yeah, and they use local, field graphics wrapped in, which is nice that they kept that local too.
So we've got the screen there. Okay, so we're going to be watching the screen on our right to what's on the NewCat area. And again, Jim and Sarah, who are with you tonight on our broadcast. And here comes the Color Guard. We should stand too. Let's stand. The Color Guard's coming by. As that first one, I'm going to put my hand over my heart as the colors are coming through. And thank you. Roger Hoffman calling out the left. I heard that. I got to turn up my mic out there a little bit. There we go. So we've got that. Okay, Color Guard is through. Thank you to them for their service and for providing. The Color Guard is quite busy. I get to march with them once in a while. Yeah. It's a pretty active schedule that they have, so that works out pretty good. So Color Guard is gone. Again, we're going to make some marks as we go along because at the end of the parade, we're going to announce the Governor's Award.
Right. Yeah, I'll make some notes too.
And that was that started when Jesse Ventura was in the governor's office because we said the official award was going to be the Golden Turnbuckle. Of course, he was a pro wrestler.
There you go.
All that stuff. All right, so we're waiting now for our Businesses of the Year to be coming through. GSM and Becky Bakes, the 2024 Businesses of the Year.
The streets are really filling up, which is nice to see.
People are coming in.
There's some nice crowds, which is
I think
great.
Folks were kind of waiting for, let's wait till the buzzer.
Right.
And then come on down.
Hunker indoors or stay in the car as long as you can and then run on out and catch the parade.
Yep. Fun time, and the lights are downtown. The trees are decorated up. You've got the greens on the shorter lights that are nice. So New Ulm, that old Christmas tradition, a lot of people like to come to New Ulm and shop, and we encourage that. And shop local, number one. That's very, very important.
And the trees that the chamber pays for the trees. We get sponsorships for that, and we're still accepting sponsorships if anyone wants to sponsor a tree.
Okay.
And then the teachers union, the New Ulm educators, they are the ones who put up the trees every year, and we're so grateful for their volunteerism with that.
There we go.
Ooh,
All right,
here we go.
I hear some noise. Here we go. It's the GSM unit, and is that Dan up there?
Yeah, Dan Backer.
Dan Backer's on top of a cake.
A cake, which
Again,
is appropriate.
GSM 120-year anniversary GSM, the 120-year-old cake in a pickup truck. Also this year, Small Business of the Year, Becky Bakes, owned and operated by mother-daughter duo Becky and Emily. Find them downtown in New Ulm's oldest building, busy, baking spirits bright. Absolutely. So,
I love that they did a cake. It's so appropriate. It's
Yes.
120th anniversary, and Becky Bakes.
So Business of the Year rolling
that.
through.
That's a cool old car.
Yeah,
Is that John out there walking?
I think so. I think so. Yep.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
like that.
And we've got a TV monitors in front of us here. Now, next up, New Ulm Fire Department, their fire truck, and New Ulm royalty, Natalie Schwartz. First princess, she's the Miss New Ulm. Adeline Ringhofer, first princess, and Madeline Portner, second princess, and they're going by. Got that parade wave down. Way to go, gals.
And they're riding on the vintage fire truck, which is always such a hit in the
Yeah,
parade. Definitely.
Absolutely. Chamber of Commerce. What
Well,
do we got coming
And
here?
actually, in front of that is the mayor, I believe.
Is the mayor walking?
She was going to just walk through. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Actually, no, she's coming after the chamber. You're right. Yeah, so this is the chamber float. Jensen Motors is pulling it this year for us, which is really great.
Germans have more fun, says on there.
Yeah, the Naren are accompanying the float as well.
And again, people coming through need to be lit up one way or another. They've got to have some sort of signage on. I see Kathleen Backer carrying
There
a sign.
she is. Yep.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
we've got some snowmen. Oh, yeah, there's an elf. They're in those air blown up units
That's great.
as they have, so very nice.
She did the tree lighting. The official tree lighting was before the parade this year. That was at 5 o'clock at City Hall. And so I went there to watch that also. And she had a couple of those blow-up ones.
And the upside down tree was lit Wednesday night up
Right.
at Herman Heights, right?
Yes,
The
that's
40-foot
correct.
tree. You got to see that. That is quite a sight. Absolutely. So Mayor Kathleen Backer's through. Woodstone Living has now just come through. They offer enhanced assisted living and memory care. And next up, we're looking for Chuck Spaeth Ford. And Sarah, I'll let you cover them a little bit as their unit is coming up, and they're on the screen right now if you're watching on NewCat as well.
Yeah, they've got that signature blue that they do for the Chuck Spaeth Ford every year. So they've got a whole trailer full of employees. They've got blue lights wrapped around a snowman and all over that float. Really great to see all those employees.
They're waving, absolutely waving to the cameras. It's good. We're located across from Joni's Restaurant, and we're broadcasting from the picture window of New Vera, and our thanks to them. I see Darv over there. All right, so what do we got next?
This is the Kaiserhof. So you can see Colin Giesecke.
Oh, man, look, there they are. There's the
Yes.
Duke and Duchess of Flannel Fest. They just had the big Flannel Fest event, and I was told they had to either kind of do something crazy or maybe not enough other people were trying to be Duke and Duchess, but they got in.
Okay.
So our congratulations to the Yannis,
Yes.
Justin and Holly.
Yep, excellent. Next, we've got Rising Hope Counseling. Rising Hope Counseling offers hope, healing, and change through individual, couples, child, and family therapy services. If you're feeling overwhelmed this holiday season, reach out to Connect and Heal. You can find more information on their website or call 605-494-1500.
We're coming your way on KNUJ AM and FM and New Cat Television here in New Ulm. All right, so next up, this is Eon, gingerbread candy cane theme. They were established in 1978, coming through, pulling a trailer, got lights over the top of it with lots of candy cane in there.
Yeah, and they've got a gingerbread man walking behind. Oh, that's so fun. Pat throwing out some candy, too. Great to see.
Well, let's see what's coming up next, because Citizens Bank, they were one of our Governor's Award winners, and they usually come in loaded to the hilt with a special presentation. Many times they've got their got dancing, they've got all their moves and signature and doing really, really well.
You see they're doing Griswold.
Oh, yeah.
So they got the different characters from the Family Vacation movie, and they've got an old station wagon that's all dressed up with lights, and they got the tree on top, just like from the movie.
Lots of people, man. They have a lot of staff. They've got lit up wands in their hands. They've got the red and black flannel coats that they're wearing. Again, a very nice unit from Citizens Bank. Their theme, Christmas Vacation. Talked about the Griswolds, right?
Yep, for sure. I like those pants too, the lit up pants.
Yeah. Yes, down the side of the pants, doing very, very nice. That was good. All right. Again, if you're listening and just tuning in, this is the New Ulm Parade of Lights, our annual Christmas tradition that comes up the day after Thanksgiving. It is the 36th annual. First year was in 1988. Jim Bartles, Sarah Warmka coming your way, and we're waiting for our next group. It's supposed to be Ducks Unlimited coming.
You know, we talked about the trees downtown, the real Christmas trees that live our streets, and you mentioned the wreaths. The wreaths are also so beautiful, and they're made with real garland bows. They're handmade by Hackers Greenhouse, and then we arrange a bunch of volunteers that come, and they all meet at Ada Zinnia in the greenhouse. There were 23 of them this year, and so they get together and they wrap all those wreaths with lights, and they put bows on them, and then the street department hangs them up, and it's just really great to see how great those look. Also.
So we have Christmas greens.
We've
got the Christmas screens are up here. It's different than a few years ago because we had to make it a change due to some safety issues and so forth that came along. But there's still a lot of nice lighting, and it's very hometown feel here in downtown New Ulm. Again, we're waiting for our next units to be coming through. We know Ducks Unlimited is supposed to be coming at State Street Theater, Christensen Farms, Rolling Thunder Wrestling Club. Those are some of the next ones, and I know that we're seeing on the screen right now some of those units coming up as we speak. Jim Bartles, Sarah Warmka on our broadcast for the Parade of Lights here in New Ulm, the 36th annual. Wow.
You know, when you talk about how downtown is so festive and we're the Christmas city, right? What do you think? Do you think we should try and get that 40-foot upside-down tree downtown next year?
I don't know where you're going to do it. I don't know where you're going to do it.
Well, actually, we have an idea.
Okay.
I think we can make it work.
All right. Well, that'd be pretty cool. It's neat up by Herman right now, and when you come up Center Street and you come, I mean, it catches your eye.
Right.
No question
especially
about
at night when it's lit up. You can see it from the Lind House.
Ah, okay. All right, let's see if this is Ducks Unlimited, if they are next up. Yep, there's a big duck on the back of a trailer. That's got to be Ducks Unlimited, the local conservation chapter whose efforts with banquets and bingo raising provide dollars for Minnesota conservation like Swan Lake and Sand Lake in our local area.
I love the big blow-up duck. That's really cool. And then all the people walking with it in their camouflage coats, like they're going duck hunting.
Well, that's one to keep in mind. You know, the Governor's Awards come out at the end. All right, so with that, next is State Street Theater is what we had on our list, and they are coming along next.
Yeah, so this is the cast of the best Christmas pageant ever, and they want you to come and see their show on Friday and Saturday, December 6th and 7th. It's at 7 p.m., or on Sunday, a matinee at 2 on December 8th. State Street Theater is also hosting comedian John DeBoer Friday, November 30th at 7 p.m. And there's a special, buy 3, get 1 free Black Friday deal. So go to the website, statestreetnewulm.org, to take advantage of that discount.
Got a number of people on the trailer waving to us as they go by. And again, December 6, 7, and 8, I think were the dates. And check it out if you have a chance. You
know, Crystal Johnson, our office manager, is in the play.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to go and watch her.
All right, that's good. So State Street Theater, and then a special thanks to Corey and Caden Heck for the truck and trailer. Christensen Farms is scheduled next year in our broadcast and our parade. We're on live here in New Ulm.
You know, lots of anniversaries this year. We had GSM with 120. Christensen Farms is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year.
I know a radio station in New Ulm that's got a 75th anniversary this year, and we'll talk about that later. So, yes, celebrating 50th anniversary, Christensen Farms, one of the largest family-owned pork producers in the U.S., with a strong reputation for industry leadership, ethical practices, and a passionate team. Based out of Sleepy Eye, locations in Minnesota, Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Illinois. So they are coming up next on their way.
Christensen Farms operates 3 feed mills. If they manage 140,000 sows on 44 farms, and they oversee more than 350 nurseries and grow finish sites, employing over 1,000 individuals and 1,500 contract partners. Very cool.
They got a horn on that semi that
Yeah, they
works,
do.
too.
Yep, we got
yeah.
a big truck coming through. It's all lit up.
Celebrating 50 years. And that, you think about what it takes to have a business going for 50 years in a row and more. That's Gogs at 120. And they got a big tanker that they're pulling. Huge tanker.
Yeah.
You hear the noise of the semi as it goes by right now, and you see it on the screen if you're watching on Newcat also. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
I like the different lights on there.
And
big shiny truck.
as you mentioned before, we look up and down the street now. While it's not 10 deep on both sides, there's a nice crowd on both sides of the street.
Absolutely.
It's
Great
good
to
see
people
here
out
on this
there.
night at, what we say, 11 degrees?
It was 11.
Yeah, 11. We're going to check it out yet. It could be dropping. Who knows? So.
Mine still says 11. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, it went down to 10.
It went down to 10. We'll see what it is by the end of the parade. So, and after Christensen Farms, we know that the local youth wrestling organization, Rolling Thunder Wrestling, nonprofit organization for New Ulm, Sleepy Eye, GFW School District. The goal is to teach kids a good work ethic, teamwork, discipline, life lessons, and have fun. That's in capital letters for sure. Practices are Monday and Thursdays, November through March. Follow Rolling Thunder on Facebook for more information. Let's see if they are there. I know New Ulm Battery is after that.
You know what's really fun? Rolling Thunder Wrestling Club. We're trying to work with them right now, and potentially they might have a throwdown wrestling match on the Friday in the sand for Spiking in the Street.
Oh, I heard about that.
Did you hear about that?
You know, I think this might be more Christensen Farms here.
Oh, yes,
celebrating,
sure it is.
Celebrating
look at all
50
those
years.
kids.
A lot of people and a lot of blow up Santa, blow up different decorations, and lots of people from Christensen Farms walking along, and I think there's some candy that's being handed out to some of the.
You know, I think what they're handing out are pork sticks. They're so good. They're like jerky, you know,
I like it.
meat sticks. They're delicious.
I like it.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Christensen Farms.
Nice treat for those who are braving the cold out here. They're all in red, which is also really fun.
And they are being followed by New Ulm Rolling Thunder in the front of a pickup. It's got Minnesota USA Wrestling. They're affiliated with them. Several wrestlers, as we call them. And again, they have all ages, guys and gals. And I'm not sure, this might be where some of the high school wrestlers are also walking along with them. New Ulm will have a pretty good high school wrestling team this year.
Yeah.
Girls wrestling, they're up to 6 girls out for wrestling this year. So,
okay.
you know, that is growing, and that is the fastest growing high school sport in Minnesota right now. Trap shoot was. Oh, I even see my daughter out there. See if she waves at us. Oh, yeah, she waved. There's Abby. Way to be Abby. Okay.
That's quite the crowd of people walking with the wrestlers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, great to see you.
All right, New Ulm Battery should be coming up next, and that is them. I see the cannon on the platform, formed in 1863 for the defense of the town. Lots of nice lighting. They got the U.S. flag on there.
You know,
green lights.
And the battery, you know, is so unique. One of its only kind still left in the country, because a lot of them were disbanded after the Civil War, but ours never was. And so it's pretty unique. I know they got to go up to Duluth and participate in a new ship that launched up there because of their notoriety as this battery here. Very cool.
St. Paul's Lutheran Church, Sarah.
Yeah, the John and Paul Ministries float is made up of members from both St. John's and St. Paul's churches right here in New Ulm. Together, they work to plan events that reach out into the community. And I can hear some nice music.
Yes, we hear it in the background. Let's bring up our mic. And they've got some angels on there.
Looks like a little nativity scene.
Yes.
Maybe? Very nice.
And a nice group following, walking behind the unit. That's good. That is good. Again, be curious how many people participate in the parade, because a lot of these units have many, many staff, employees, etc.
Right, yeah, for sure. Christensen Farms and Citizens Bank, they have big groups.
Kraft Heinz, Kraft Wagon with lights, and yes, wholesale cheese JL Craft Company.
Look at that old wagon.
That is a vintage wagon. Red, white, and blue covered across it. A number of craft employees walking behind it. Again, everyone's got lights on. That's part of the deal. If you're walking, you got to have lights on.
Yep, absolutely.
It is a sight to see. That is good. I love that.
You know, our craft plant here is the place that makes all the Velveeta in the world. You know that?
Worldwide, yes.
Yep, which is pretty cool.
And I like Velveeta cheese, I got to tell you that. You melt that down for chips and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, schmeckt das gut, they say, huh?
Fox 9 reached out to the chamber recently wanting to do a story about that.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Good exposure.
Brown County Yellow Ribbon is coming through the parade next. Again, this is the New Ulm Parade of Lights that you're listening to. We have a trailer with 2 trees lit up and around our Big Hope.
And you can see walking with them also is the New Ulm Eagles girls hockey team.
Love it.
Yeah, great partnership there. Fun to see.
Yeah.
But yes, Brown County Yellow Ribbon, they definitely focus on suicide awareness and just making sure that people feel supported.
A great organization to have with a lot of participation here in New Ulm. Parade moving along here in downtown New Ulm as we come your way on KNUJ AM and 97.3 FM. By the way, our sponsor tonight, it is Smiley's Tavern. Our thanks to Smiley's Tavern. A lot of folks like to stop in there during sporting events and so forth, so keep that in mind.
Next, we got Nilson Heating and Air Conditioning. They're in their second generation of heating and cooling experts, born and raised right here in New Ulm, keeping your homes cool and comfortable since 1991.
And they're going by, and right behind them is Franson Bank. They're going side by side out there pulling the Franson Bank and Trust Community Banking trailer. All right, way to go. They're there along with Penny the Pig. They'll be walking alongside their company trailer handing out treats. And I see Penny the Pig out there. Probably was on the screen also. Yeah, very good.
Lots of lights. Always fun.
And now we've got Royalty from Sibley County. We want to mention their names, of course. Sibley County Royalty, Maren Halverson, and Sibley County Ambassador Catherine Stoll. So Miss Sibley County is Maren Halverson, and again, Catherine Stoll. And they're in front of us. Nice light up on the back of that pickup truck.
I love those white cloaks.
Yes, and getting their waves in there. And then Nuax is coming next, Sarah.
Yeah, New Ulm Area Catholic Schools in partnership with the Sonics dance team and Holy Cross Area Faith Community. They're coming together to spread joy and cheer through their display. They also want to remind you of area Christmas Mass times. Those can be found at holycrossafc.org. Wishing you and yours a warm and bright holiday season. And look at the dance team is performing.
There's the Sonic dance, and it is dance season. Their first performances, competitions. If they haven't had one, it'll be coming up soon because they've been practicing for a few weeks already. And then it'll be St. George Catholic Church, and they've been in this parade, I think, since year one. A few of these that I remember from the very first broadcast. I had a chance. Doris Ofterheide and I got to broadcast together for a few years. All right, so we've got a big semi coming, and this is St. George Catholic Church, born in the same year as the state of Minnesota, 1858.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some good history.
Located 8 miles northwest of New Ulm, deep history of this parish family is firmly rooted in faith. And a number of people on the trailer. There they are. You hear them? I hear a little music. Ah, yes.
Are they singing? That's so sweet.
St. George Parish. That's a nice float and a nice crown background to it.
Lots of lights.
I like that one.
I like the lights that hang over the top.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
Next, we have Aaron's Heating and Air Conditioning. All of us at Aaron's Heating and Air Conditioning want to wish our customers, community, family, and friends a Merry Christmas and a blessed year ahead.
They have a gingerbread house on their trailer.
That's cute. With some trees, and they've got a dog. Do you see the dog on the float?
Yeah.
Very nice.
And on top of the gingerbread, isn't that a mannequin of a duck? What am I seeing on top of the gingerbread house?
Well, that does make sense because, you know, that's one of their mascots. Yes,
Yeah.
sure, right?
Absolutely.
Duck. Yep. They always bring the duck out for the home show.
Yeah.
Bring him to the Civic Center.
Yeah, you bet.
Very nice.
Now we've got Nicollet Royalty coming up next. Miss Nicollet Emily Rist, Princess Emma Hurley, and Princess Matilda Carlton. I'll tell you what, I love those names. Emily, Emma, Matilda.
Yeah.
Names that have been around for a while.
Absolutely.
Those are good, and they have a nice float. Nice,
Yeah.
lots of lights. They got a bell hanging. It's
Lots of
it's a
American
makeup of a
flags.
male, and then 4 U.S. flags on the back of that trailer.
And they're also partnering or being pulled by the American Legion Family Post 510.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got 3M.
One of our
It's
large
right in there.
employers in town, over 700 people from New Ulm and surrounding area employed by 3M. 3M club members handing out candy and 3M's Scotch tape along the road.
Ooh, very nice.
We still got that drum and bugle sound right there.
Yes. So next up is the New Ulm Public Drumline. This is from the New Ulm High School Drumline and Cheerleaders.
And that's the noise we're hearing. You hear it right there. Oh, yeah.
That's great.
They're doing that just for us.
I love it.
All right.
Nothing
Got
better
their-
than a drum line.
Their flag bearers are out there. Yeah.
And the flags are all, the sticks for the cheerleaders are lit, which is fun to see.
It's good. Lots of activity. Love the music, and they're performing just for us. I like it.
And we still have some 3M folks walking through with the tape, perfect for holiday season.
Yeah.
All the gift wrapping.
Next up, we're going to have, let's see.
JP's Plumbing and Heating is next.
Right. Plumbing and Heating Company specializing in new construction and remodels. JP also specializes in geothermal and floor heating systems. Plumbing, heating, and cooling. JP.
Look
There's
at
their
those.
truck.
Do you see the kids too, the Dreckmans?
Oh, yeah.
I see a hat with a plunger on the hat, and then another one, a little interesting.
What's the big movie now? Wicked is the big movie out that's just coming out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So JP Plumbing and Heating.
And then right after that is Next Level Services. They offer excavation, demolition, site work, trucking, aggregates. So they got a big truck out here with lots of white lights, those icicle lights.
That's one of those side
Side dump, yeah.
side dumper. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
word.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's a big truck.
big truck. And we know AMPI is going to be coming our way again. Our thanks to Smiley's Tavern for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. Remember them? Got friendly neighborhood bar, and also lots of treats. You want to go up there for pizza in between things. They've got mini tacos, etc. So for family as well.
Yeah, AMPI is coming up next here, and like always, they've got the old Bessie on the float. So every year they have this cow, right, that sits outside the
Yep.
AMPI offices there. So they load her up on the trailer. So hopefully we'll see her again here.
Gonna let you continue
Yeah,
here, Sarah.
yeah. It's a 1948 tractor pulling a hay wagon with AMPI employees. A side-by-side four-wheeler also with employees pulling the AMPI crew. You know, AMPI, they're definitely one of our large employers here in town also. And they definitely do a lot. They also have locations all over. Actually, my sister works for
Is that right?
AMPI. Yep, up in the Paynesville area.
Okay.
She was just down. We visited it yesterday at Thanksgiving, and we're talking about that.
Alrighty.
After AMPI, we've got New Ulm Martial Arts. We are members of the American Taekwondo Association, ATA. Today, our organization is the world's largest centrally administrative martial arts. Our founder, Eternal Grandmaster H.U. Lee, designed our curriculum for every age, every ability, and every gender. Very cool. The New Ulm Martial Arts.
All right, and there they are. We had a cow just go by on a trailer too.
That was Bessie
Yeah.
from AMPI. Actually,
Yeah.
they got two cows.
Two cows.
now.
Got a cow and a calf.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
they usually
mannequins.
just have one.
Mannequins.
Well, right. But yeah, lots of karate martial arts students out there. Some wearing their white, what do you call that? The white robes that they wear with the belts?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
It's what they wear in karate and taekwondo
And they do such a
judo.
great job. Their
Yeah.
curriculum is much more than just physical talent. When training, a student learns not only the physical part, but also discipline, honor, self-control, respect, courtesy, and perseverance.
Black's Antiques has got a pickup here, a couple of U.S. flags on the top of it. Again, lights on the pickup. Black's Antiques, something for the house or the outdoors. Check them out, 834-6529.
FFA is coming next. New Ulm FFA. Looks like they're being pulled by a DNA truck, DNA Farms,
All right.
which is appropriate.
Yep.
Farms and agriculture and
You know,
FFA.
here, how many members are on that float?
That is a lot of students.
It's got to be.
Oh, my goodness.
It's got to be 50.
I was going to say 40 or 50
Yeah.
for sure.
It's great. Again, the participation in this parade has as big a exclamation point as anything, I think. New Ulm FFA, of course, I was out in Indianapolis, did a number of interviews with FFA members who were out there for the National FFA Convention, and very community active group. Scott Stuckey, Kelsey Brandt, Holly Covington, who's there now with
sure.
them. So our thanks to them for what they're doing and all the work, lots of leadership skills and involvement that they provide. And it's not just ag. There's a lot of non-ag things that students can participate in. So, all right,
They're
waving at us. Very good.
Yeah, that's great to see such participation. In our rural area, it's also great.
And they've got the FFA flag on the back of their trailer. Big flatbed pulled by a big semi. This will bring us up to New Ulm Bus Lines with their North Pole Express. Yeah, that's what it is. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
They've got lights on a bus, the yellow school bus. And
Oh,
they've got,
what's on the top there?
Oh, yeah. It looks like Santa's falling down the chimney.
Yeah, he's falling down the chimney. We see his legs. We don't see the rest of his body.
Oh.
That's great.
And people hanging out the windows waving.
Yep.
That's great.
The North Pole Express. Thank you, New Ulm Bus Lines. It's again, we're proud to have that business in town as well.
I really like that Santa. I'm making a note in my notes.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so Miss Sleepy Eye and their group, Sleepy Eye's Holiday Lights in Motion, is on hiatus this year, if you hadn't heard. Miss Sleepy Eye's Emily Erickson is here, Princess Addie Hoffman, and Princess Alexa Pelzel. Still wish you all happy holidays and hope to see you all at next year's bigger and better light show at Sportsman's Park. But again, on hiatus this year.
That's always a good show over there.
Yeah, that's one. It is worth the trip, but not this year. They're on a hiatus, and they'll be back next year.
Which is another reason why we decided to move forward with the 40-foot tree. You know, it was a lot of work, but we want something for people in the area for sure.
We are not even halfway through the parade yet, folks. So hang in there, get a pot of coffee going or whatever beverage. Pro Kinship for Kids is here. Pro Kinship for Kids truck features Santa Bear and Kip the Kinship Bear, decked out on all the holiday cheer. And there is, yep, the Kinship Bear is there on the back of that pickup.
They're such a great program for the area youth in our community, for sure. They come out to the farmers market, and they're involved with National Night Out, and just a really great organization. Next, we've got the Puppet Wagon, New Ulm Park and Rec. Yes, a classic, the Puppet Wagon, and it's tons of lights on there. That looks great. Looks like they're also advertising Santa, Skate with Santa, which is coming up on December 1st.
The lights over that puppet house.
Yeah.
It makes me think of National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Lights
Yep.
all over the roof. Lions Club of New Ulm is making their way. Boy, here's another big unit. And then Schaefer Well Company.
Yeah.
They're right in front of us now. And, oh, boy, look at the top of that. They've got the reindeer up there and Santa on the top of the Schaefer unit. And this is one big, huge crane that they're coming through with.
This is a 350-ton crane. It's mind-blowing.
This business started in 1922. It is a monster, and they've got the snowman. They've got Frosty the Snowman blow-ups. They've got the
Santa's
reindeer
on the
on
roof.
top. Yeah. Oh, that's probably the longest single unit. Now we've had units that had multiple vehicles, but this one, that is a monster.
Yep, for sure. And remember the Schaefer Well, they're the company that's hanging the upside-down Christmas tree. That's a 12.5-ton crane up there. That was the first crane they ever purchased in 1981 when they started the crane service. And now they're at 350 tons.
Wow.
What an amazing transition. They drill water wells and irrigation wells, well abandonment, well maintenance and repair, water line and hydrant excavation, pressure tank replacement, well inspections, well chlorination and water testing. They work with each customer to develop the best water systems for their need and budget. And then the crane service for lifting all your needs, big and small. Cranes from a 40-ton to the newest addition, this 350-ton crane.
They have some extra construction business that they're also doing now. Yeah, we're seeing, I mean, look how long the back of this crane. I wonder how far up that thing shoots. Oh, look at who's on the back of the crane. Santa's hanging.
Sure.
You see that?
Oh.
Blow up Santa hanging onto the back of the crane.
It looks like he's barely holding on.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing him. Oh, that looks great. Oh, my goodness. I love that.
And here's a follow-up vehicle from Schaefer's. They've got a big wagon on a fifth-wheel hookup, Schaefer Contracting. Again, that's their contracting business that started up now, too.
Yeah, Schaefer Companies.
Yes.
Yep, they do it. They do it all. That's a beautiful trailer, too, with a white truck and big old logo on the side. Lots of lights.
And one more vehicle from them. So 3 vehicles. They've put some effort into this one.
They really did. Look at that.
Yeah.
This has a giant snowman head.
And that's a smaller crane, but one that probably gets used a lot also. And a blow-up Santa on the back.
Okay, yeah.
Well lit.
And a lit wreath hanging from the crane in front of the truck.
I made a note on that one.
Yeah.
I made a note on that one.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
They really went
Remember,
above
the
and beyond.
Governor's Award is going to be announced at the end of the parade. Now, we are just past halfway through the parade right now, and we're coming your way on Newcat TV here in New Ulm, also on 860 AM KNUJ and 97.3 FM. So thank you for joining us. And great to have you with us again tonight here on the radio and on the TV. Sarah Warmka, New Ulm Chamber President, CEO, and Jim Bartles with you. All right. So we've got Sid Signs.
Yeah, and the Lions Club. It looks like the Lions Club from New Ulm is
That's
being
it.
pulled by Sid Signs on Broadway. They've also got a crane truck there.
Who's in the back of that trailer?
It looks
They
like
got a bear.
or a lion. It's a bear. A lion? It's got to be a lion. It's the
Yeah,
Lions
it's
Club.
a lion. Of course it is.
Of course it's a lion.
Yeah. Diabetes, vision, hearing, hunger, all those things, environment and childhood cancer, they try to battle all of those. Thank you for doing that.
And now we've got New Ulm Real Estate. So they're coming through with they've got people walking with big lit signs, and then the ladies are on a trailer. That looks great. They've got a big cutout of a house, which is very appropriate. That's all lit up at the back of the trailer.
They have a snow machine
Oh,
that they're
they
blowing
do.
snow. How about that?
That is pretty great.
And, of course, Mary Henley, Lisa Besmer, Jennifer Oddie. Congratulations. And, baby, it's sold outside.
That's their take on Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah, baby,
That's
it's
clever.
sold outside. Way to go. That's good.
Next, we have River Valley Low Voltage. They've got a truck and trailer decorated with lighting. They offer comprehensive ranges of services to suit all your low voltage and communication needs. This includes lightning fast fiber optic cabling and splicing for data transmission.
They have a
Very
couple
cool.
of units here.
Oh, is that what's coming next too?
Well, ARR Construction. So
oh, yeah.
they're head of the radio station crew. It doesn't surprise me. Phil's has probably got them way back there. Who knows? ARR Construction, concrete pump truck. They offer a variety of services, including dump truck and hauling, concrete pumping, residential, commercial, and agricultural. And they've got lights on the side of their big dump truck.
And the truck has the American flag symbol on it.
Yeah.
It looks very nice.
That's
They
good.
had a big wreath in the front of that truck, too. That looked really good.
All right, see what we got next. Is it Furmanich?
Fernway
Fernway,
Travel.
yes. Fernway
Fernway Adventures.
Adventures.
Yeah, they're a full-service travel agency here in New Ulm, and they're dedicated to creating personalized travel experiences, helping clients discover and plan their dream vacation.
Office located on South Broadway, Fernway Adventures. Again, full-service travel agency.
They're located behind Nybauer Chiropractic.
And
down
I
there.
think this is their first year in the parade, so good to have them with us.
That's Black Frost, I think, that's going past there. And they're doing their bourbon release this weekend.
Yes, I think today.
Yes,
I
yep,
think today.
exactly. And so come on down there after the parade and get a bottle of their long-awaited Black Frost bourbon, complimentary snacks, music, fire pits, and s'more kits. Very cool.
Well, I see Tom Wheeler here in front of me, but I don't know that I've seen the rest of the KNUJ parade unit. But Tom is there, and there'll be some of the other Kenyers. I see Todd, and there's Brian, and there's the KNUJ van.
Okay.
So they're only 3 units behind.
And in front of them was the River Valley Dutchman Snowmobile Club.
Yes.
So they've got a nice snowmobile on the back of that trailer, and they're raffling that off right now. It's a 2025 Ski-Doo MKZ Neo.
And KNUJ, of course, had the turkey drop earlier today off the Rush building. So what do we have there?
Well, that was just an abominable snowman, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Those of you watching, you could see he just did a nice wave in front of the camera.
And KNUJ in their 75th anniversary year this year. Started in 1949.
Very cool.
All right. And here comes the Concord Singers.
There we
The
go.
music.
Merry Christmas, on it all.
That's so great. Founded in 1931, the Concord Singers have earned the title of New Ulm's Ambassadors of Goodwill. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Concord Singers have a brand new Christmas CD and flash drive album out. So you might want to check that out. Again, brand new, just released in October, and it's selling very, very well. Copies available at the Chamber,
They are.
Domeyer's, and KNUJ. So Concord Singers since 1931.
Next, we have Herman Express. This is New Ulm's fixed route bus service. They have 17 stops throughout town. It's just $1 to ride, and when the weather outside is frightful, ride the Herman Express. It's delightful.
Right.
It's great that we have a fixed route bus service. That's really a need that we had in our community.
So were you down there by the turkey drop?
I was.
Yeah.
It was great.
Turkeys flying off the top of the Rush. That was pretty good. A big crowd down there. All right. In Style Salon and Spa. We has their employees and families walking. They provide a number of services from hair care, nail care, massage therapy, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, great. New ownership there, too. Kelly Brennan has recently purchased the business, which is very neat.
Our thanks once again to our sponsor for our broadcast, Smiley's Tavern, your friendly neighborhood tavern. You always leave smiling when you go to Smiley's.
Okay, that turkey drop, though. That was really cool. I went down there right before it was about to start. There's hundreds. I would say at least 100 people in the street.
Oh, more than that.
More than, right?
Yep, I saw the pictures. There's more than that. I'd say 200 is probably close. But a lot of people there. I stepped out and watched for a while, and they were chucking turkeys off the top of that building, one after another, and nobody got hurt.
No.
Nobody got, as God is my witness, nobody got hurt.
I was waiting for it, Jim. That's great.
Okay.
It looks like we got the New Ulm Figure Skating Club walking through. Their ice show in 2025 will be Little Mermaid. It's on ice March 1st and 2nd. Winter lessons begin Thursday, January 16th, and it's a 5-week program.
Got a monster figure skate on the back of a pickup.
That looks great.
And members of their organization walking and going through. Yeah, very pretty. Very nice. Again, those dates, March 1st and 2nd. Winter lessons begin Thursday, January 16th for 5 weeks.
I know their ice show is always a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of attention, a lot of draw.
Were you a big skater?
I was not. Nope, not at all.
Me
You?
either.
Yeah?
No, we bought some skates when the kids were little, and
Okay.
I think we went out to a pond a couple times. And so while my daughters could skate and my wife could skate, my son and I, not
Yeah,
so much.
no.
Not so much.
No. And my son, plays hockey. So he's
That's
out
right.
there whipping around, skating backwards, and I got nothing.
JNR Schugel is coming through, thrilled to celebrate 50 years in the trucking industry. Founded 1974, they've grown from a small family-owned business into a respected industry leader known for quality service, strong relationships. Way to go. Congratulations, JNR Schugel. And they've got family and employees walking through. They've got blown up Frosty the Snowman on the back of that tractor. They don't have a trailer behind it, which is all right.
They do have a really beautiful trailer, though. Their 50th anniversary trailer. It's not in the parade tonight, but I think they have it maybe at the business on Front Street, and it's full of historic photos of New Ulm. It's really cool.
We've just gotten through our first 50 of the units in this parade, and so far everyone is in the parade, Sarah.
Okay.
Nobody
you're
has
right.
dropped out.
Yep.
So this is good. And we've got Miller Selner and Miller Selner Power Sports coming up. Our friends from over at Sleepy Eye and Fairmont and Bingham Lake, Slayton, Case IH Agricultural Equipment, Service and Parts. And, of course, they've got the largest selection of Can-Am and Skidoo power sports in the area and has been named District Dealer of the Year 5 years running. Merry Christmas from their family at Miller-Selner and Miller-Selner Power Sports. They're here pulling a trailer. We've got a Skidoo, couple of Skidoos on there.
Looks
Some
like
nice
they got
lights.
a kid-sized one on there too,
Yeah.
which is fun.
That's right.
Whenever I see this float coming through with those Skidoos, I always get anxious to start snowmobiling.
Okay. You have one of them rigs?
Oh yeah.
They're fun.
Oh yeah, for
They're
sure.
fun.
And Jackson's taking the training with the snowmobile club.
Okay,
They'll be doing that this year.
Let's see. Is this?
I think this is still Miller-Selner. Yep, looks like some side-by-sides.
Going side by side with the blade on front of it. Their Can-Am unit they've got there, I think. Okay. And
Unless, let's see.
Five Star Towing
There we
is
go.
coming
5 Star
here.
Towing out of Lafayette. They're towing a Griswold station wagon. So we got 2 of them.
all right. Well,
That, I think, also we had New Turf, NU Turf. They offer residential and commercial irrigation in New Ulm.
and they went through. Yep, they were up there,
Yeah.
so they were just ahead of the 5 Star Towing, based out of just north of Lafayette along Highway 15. Oh yeah, the Griswold's station wagon.
That's
You don't
great.
find station wagons even to pull in a parade like that very much anymore.
And there were 2 of them in this parade.
Yeah.
So actually, they collect station wagons. So both of the station wagons, this the one that Citizens Bank used, and this one, both came from the same collector.
Okay.
5 Star Towing.
All right, well, we hear some hollering coming up, and I know the Gaylord Royal Ambassadors are going to be coming. Here's
Yeah.
Gaylord Float. It's great to have the out-of-town places coming in for the parade here, too. Queen Yvette, Princess Lily, and Princess Bella. Invite you to join them for the second weekend in August when they'll be celebrating 50 years of royalty in Gaylord.
That's great. And they're all bundled up, sitting on their float there.
And their crowns have got lights on also.
Oh, I love that. Next, we have Alina Health EMS and New Ulm Medical Center. So we've got a Alina EMS ambulance coming through with tons of lights on it, which looks really great. Alina EMS with the New Ulm Medical Center provides EMS response to New Ulm and surrounding communities. They respond to greater than 2,300 calls annually in the New Ulm area.
Wow, that's
Great
a lot.
service. We're lucky-
Wheelborg Chevrolet is coming up. I see a pickup, a Chevrolet Silverado EV RST. Got
Okay.
lights on it, and so it's got that electric vehicle.
Do you see what's coming out of the back of the ambulance there, by the way?
Is that a sleigh with Santa? It's like a toboggan.
I think he's sledding.
Toboggan. He's hanging on to the front of the toboggan, and he's got a little snowman on top of him.
Oh, that's cute. I like
Yes.
that.
All right, what have we got now?
It's the Brown County Dairy Association. I see lots of spotted outfits.
Yep,
They're dressed
gotta be
like
them.
cows. We got Dairy Princess and Ambassadors. They're promoting dairy for the dairy farmers of Brown County.
Thank you. All right, parade continue. You're listening to the Parade of Lights broadcast here on KNUJ, AM 860, 97.3 FM. Also on Newcat Television here in New Ulm. They'll be running this, recording as well. It's on live and will be recorded and playback several times through the holiday season. So be watching for that as well. Jim Bartles, Sarah Warmka, your hosts, and we say hi to Kim Hansen again, who has been on this broadcast many times, but she's tending to a brand new grandchild. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, we got a little breather in the action. Again, tomorrow, Sarah, tomorrow, 9th
Yeah.
annual Holidays with Santa at Best Western Plus, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 30 different crafters and vendors for holiday shopping. Pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus and free treats and drinks, kids' activities, etc. Check it out. Check it out.
Do that while you're out doing your Small Business Saturday shopping.
Yes.
I think this is Scout Pack 51 and Troop 25. Is that who that is?
Adventure Fun. Yep, that's the
Yes,
Scouts. Yes, it is.
fantastic. So
yes,
scouting
it is.
in the New Ulm area. They're from the greater New Ulm area, prepping the future leaders of tomorrow. Another great organization.
Yes, absolutely, and so many great things for youth to get involved in, and busy and learning lots of the Scouts. You can go all the way up to Eagle Scouts, etc. Next is going to be all around Repair and Service. I believe that's who's coming through.
Yeah, look, there's someone in that snowman costume, right?
Well, it looks like it. It
Yeah.
sure looks real.
There's a snowman pushing a snowblower on their float.
And that's a repair service located in Louisville, Minnesota. In business for over 15 years. Lawn and garden, snow blowers, lawn mowers, etc. Power sports things. They repair all of those. All around service and repair. Great to have them in the parade as well.
Next, we've got the New Ulm area sports fishermen. I think pulling a. Oh, yep, it's coming here.
Did we have Pups Playland come through? I don't know. There's a pickup in front of us. It's got a big Snoopy blow up on the back.
Yeah, this must be Pups Playland. I see some dogs walking.
Snoopy, and then, okay, I don't know the names of Peanuts all that good, but who's the little thing behind Snoopy?
Woodchuck.
Woodchuck, that's it. That's the one.
Yep, there we go. Pups Playland, they offer dog daycare and dog boarding.
And then New Ulm area sport fishermen pulling the Ice Castle Fish House that they'll raffle off at the February fishing tournament. Look for opportunities to invest on a chance to win that as well.
Yeah, $5 raffle tickets, is that right?
I'm not sure in the price.
Okay.
Not sure in the price.
For a good cause,
Yes,
either way.
absolutely, in their annual fishing tournament in February.
This looks like K&R Towing is coming next.
Yep.
Call K&R Towing for all your towing needs, big or small, 24/7 service.
Did you watch the Macy's parade at all?
I did not.
Their announcers don't hold a candle to us.
Oh.
You know that? No, and the camera work here is much better.
Here's
All right.
Another K&R Towing truck coming next.
Big one.
I like the lightning bolts on the front.
Yeah. That's a big rig that will be able to pull a lot of things. That's not built for just pulling a little side by side out of the ditch. It
I was
can do a
gonna
lot
say,
more than that.
You think they can pull a semi out of the ditch?
I think they could do it real well.
They say all your needs, big and small.
Again, we're coming your way on KNUJ AM, FM, and Newcat. Jim Bartles, Sarah Wormka. All right, New Ulm Steel. They were a little.
Yeah, I
They
remember.
were not. They're coming through now. They were on the list earlier.
Oh my goodness! Look at this float.
Misfit Toys.
Oh, that is fantastic.
It's got an old pickup. It's got an old pickup on the back of it, flatbed, and a
And inflatables for all the characters that are in the Misfit Toys.
Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh my goodness, that is really great.
Way to go, New Ulm Steel.
Yeah, making a note on that one.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Lots of people walking with lights also.
Okay. You know, we're getting there. We've got about 10 units left in the parade, something like that. So hang in there, everybody. Appreciate your joining us here on TV and on the radio for our broadcast. Good to have you with us.
Oh my goodness, what's the noise?
I don't know. It sounds to me like a snowmobile revving up or something.
Okay.
We'll see. But we have the New Ulm Nightmares Haunted House is supposed to be coming up next, and
Sure.
that might be part of the noise. And who is that leading their group there?
Is that a Krampus?
I think so.
Another old German tradition. A
Yes.
scary one, definitely.
Oh, I think we're hearing more of the haunted house noise right now. You hear that,
Yeah.
folks? Oh, yeah, they're in front of us right now. Our broadcast central, right at New Vera. Oh, there's another Grinch.
Yep,
Oh,
sure. The
yeah.
New Ulm Nightmares Haunted House. They do that at the fairgrounds.
The Grinch and New Ulm Nightmares.
Have you gone through it, Jeff?
I have not.
It's very impressive.
Is that right?
It is very impressive. They do a great job.
And with that, I know that Shop Small Saturday is coming up next.
Yeah, I think we've got some ladies.
And that is tomorrow, Saturday, November 30th. Remember to shop local. Shop local, folks. Oh, we got noise from that. Someone's letting her rip out there.
Oh, we've got motorcycles.
There's another Grinch. There's another Grinch right there.
Oh my goodness.
I think I recognize that Grinch, by the way.
I think so too. Oh, that's great.
Uh-oh.
He's having a good
Look
time.
out.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Look out. Oh, we got an onion in front of us. And there's motorcycles.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness.
Well, we had an onion brought into us by
Yes.
the Grinch.
And then the motorcycles, that's what all that noise is. That's the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association 48.5. They're the Minnesota chapter of the CVMA, Combat Vets Motorcycle Association. They're veterans from all branches of the United States Armed Forces who ride motorcycles.
Great to have them in here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's they got U.S. flags on there. I see 3 cycles. I think 3 cycles that I see.
And they all have lights on them too. Looks
That one
great.
is a trike and 2 regular ones, I believe.
Next,
Go ahead.
Central Region Co-op and New Ulm Truck and Trailer. Local Jeff Anderson family from New Ulm Truck and Trailer. They're singing country Christmas music being pulled by CRC's tractor driven by Lance McGinty. Okay, you can hear them singing up there.
They're competing with the motorcycles
I
for some of the
know.
volume, I think. Huh?
We'll make a note of that for next year for
Yeah.
lineup.
So Central Region Co-op, good to have them in, and Jeff Anderson family involved with them. Then New Ulm Turner Hall and their gymnastics. This float's been around a long time.
It sure
It is
has.
a great standard for New Ulm, well lit up, and I know they've got a lot of the Turner gymnasts and parents who are involved in this unit. They're handing out candy and open gym coupons. New Ulm Turner Hall and Turner Gymnastics.
They're also promoting, they're doing an Ireland trip as a fundraiser.
okay.
So you can get on that if you're interested. Look at it, I think they have a new neon sign for the New Ulm Turner logo.
Yes.
That does look really nice.
It's on
and
the
bright.
back of the Turner circle that's in there. Yeah, very good.
Optimist Club is going by. Their mission is to provide hope and positive vision. Optimists bring out the best in youth, our committees, and ourselves. The Optimist Club supports numerous youth center programs and activities that benefit children up to 18.
And it's a great organization. They support a lot of neat things. I know I work with the Sons of American Legion with big Halloween event, which we tied into the Chamber this year. And they're great supporters for a lot of great things in town.
So Alliance Training Center just went by too. They're in the old Alliance Bank building that's been converted to a gym. So Alliance Training Center, they do youth sports performance and strength training and indoor golf. They have an indoor golf simulator there too.
Fairly new business in town, and they're doing very well. Exit Realty, Great Plains. They are here, your source for southern Minnesota, eastern South Dakota, northern Iowa, Iowa real estate. Exit Realty, company founded and built on human potential, focused on one thing: delivering exceptional consumer services and experiences. All right. Exit Realty, Great Plains. Thanks for being here.
Then we've got the Lafayette Royalty is coming through next, escorted by the Lafayette Volunteer Fire Department. Miss Lafayette and Lafayette Princesses are promoting their 125th anniversary happening July 23rd through the 27th.
Yep, 125th next summer in July, so check that out, 23rd through the 27th. And then MR Paving is here, clearing the way for Santa in his sleigh. Always quality service on time, MR Paving. They've got a big cat skid steer loader on the trailer that's pulling lots of lights. We're getting towards the end. I know Santa's not far away.
Well, Santa's right there. There he is.
Oh, hey, Santa. All right, there's Santa.
Santa on a side-by-side with tracks for wheels. That's pretty cool.
Santa on a fire
Well,
truck.
welcome, Santa.
I'm not sure if the Shells Hobo Band Christmas Quartet made it.
They went through. They were up ahead of the.
right.
They were out of place, but they were there.
Put
and
in a plug for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They were downtown starting at 4 o'clock, actually performing around. They were at the turkey drop and at the tree lighting, so great to have them here.
I believe all 77 units came through.
I think
some
you're
were
right.
out of order, but not many. Only a few. And of course, when you got that many units and you're coming off, it's not always easy to get all of them together. So there we are, Sarah. I'm going to let you look through a little bit. Let's get what's the current temperature again? We'll see where we're at. It was down to 10 degrees, and we'll get a reading on that real quick. Still 10
Still
degrees.
10.
All right, we're going to call it 10 degrees.
Oh.
No, 9 degrees. All right, there we go. That's a new record for the coldest Christmas parade of lights here in New Ulm. All right, well, I know our judges are quickly going through some of the outstanding units, and so many really, really good ones.
So many.
And, as some notes I had,
Yeah.
I loved, again, Citizens Bank again this year
So
with Christmas
great.
Vacation. Ducks Unlimited, I made a note on them. Christensen Farms, their 50th anniversary. St. George Catholic Church, they get so much involvement there.
I had Christensen Farms marked down too. I thought they did a great job. Lots of
I did
walkers.
also. Yeah.
And New Ulm Steel, that their the Misfit toys and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that was fantastic.
Yep.
I thought they did a great job.
How about New Ulm Public Drumline?
Right.
That added some little splash for us, and Schaefer Well Company.
I mean,
That was almost a block long.
for the one truck, and they had 3, and
Yeah.
they were all lit up and looked amazing.
That was good. I like New Ulm Real Estate. They were making their own snow.
Yeah, that's really fun too.
That's-
I don't think I've seen anyone do that in a while.
That I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah,
that in this
yeah.
parade before.
Right.
Those are ones I kind of had some notes on them. So some really neat units, and our thanks to everyone. Kraft Heinz, that Kraft wagon, that old Kraft wagon that was in the parade.
That was vintage and antique. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm a history buff, so I did really like that too.
Well, there we are. I guess that Governor's Award, we need to come up with that. I kind of had a big circle by this one.
Yeah, me too.
Which is that one there.
Yeah.
All right, so with all that said, and I know the cameras are on us right now, I suppose we better look at that. Lots of good opportunities, but you know what, ladies and gentlemen? The Governor Award this year is going to go to, I hear the drum line, Schaefer Well Company and Schaefer Crane Service.
Congratulations.
Again, really neat. We talked about them, and they are also the folks that are hanging that 40-foot Christmas tree up by Herman Heights right now. So that's a big deal and really, really good. Again, Smiley's Tavern has been our sponsor for our broadcast tonight. Our thanks to them. Check out the Friendly Neighborhood Tavern just off the beaten path, and you'll find them. A lot of folks do. It's a good time. Sarah, anything else before we wrap up tonight? This has been a good one. You got an onion.
We got an onion that the Grinch brought us. So
Yes. And I know that Grinch.
Yes.
He looked familiar, but
Yes.
he was dressed up as a Grinch all the way. Well, of course, next year, Parade of Lights, I think it'll be back.
I think it'll be back.
And I'll bet it'll be the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think so.
All right.
We are doing a survey this year that we're putting out on our website and on social media and in our email newsletter next week too, because we really want to get some feedback from everyone and see if there's other things we can do to improve. So look for that and give us some feedback.
A couple of things we wanted to mention. The Festive Facades, second annual contest. Businesses in town are dressing up the front of their stores and actually going to get judged on that, so check that out.
There's almost 20, I think, businesses participating, and
nice.
I mean, they look amazing. You can already see some of them. They're going above and beyond.
What about this Shop at Night on December 12th? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Shop New Ulm at Night on December 12th from 4 to 8. It's an opportunity to come out and shop just for those few hours. There's a sip and shop element also, so a lot of 16 participating businesses. They're all offering discounts and deals as well as refreshments. And then everyone who goes out, you have to stop at 3 of them. You don't have to buy anything, but if you stop at 3 of them, you get stamps and you could enter to win one of 16 prizes.
There's a holiday passport. Now, that's ending soon? Does that end tomorrow?
Yeah.
But people can still get it?
Absolutely.
Participate?
Yep. So do your shopping and fill up this passport with as much as you buy, and you could enter to win one of 3 staycation packages that are all 3 are valued at over $1,000 each.
Anything else on the holiday we want to mention before we put a plug in for the home show?
I don't know that I have anything else right now, Jim.
All right. And again, the Christmas tree downtown was lit today at 5.
Yep.
The upside down tree was lit Wednesday night. Check that out. That's a different experience, folks.
Definitely.
It catches your attention when you're driving a 40-foot Christmas tree. And we did want to mention the New Ulm Home Health and Recreation Show, March 28th and 29th. Save the date. That's a fun one, and it'll be coming up again in late March. So there you are. Okay, Sarah, are we done?
I think that's it.
I think that's going to take care of this, the 36th annual Parade of Lights. Sarah Wormka joins yours truly, Jim Bartles. I've been able to be here for, I think, 35 of the broadcasts, and
That's
it's
amazing.
been a pleasure. So a lot of fun in this 9-degree weather and a great crowd tonight as well. Sarah, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Jim.
And we say once again to Kim Hansen, hello, and all is well, we hope, with the new grandchild. And Kim, hopefully be able to be back with us again next year. Otherwise, Sarah, it's always great having you here as well.
Happy to be here.
That's going to do it. Our thanks to NewCat and all their technicians and camera folks. They had many of them out there. I know William's right behind here. He's helping along the way, and others as well. So our thanks to all of them. That's going to do it. We're going to sign it off. That's your New Ulm Parade of Lights broadcast coming your way on 860 AM, 97.3 FM, and also on NewCat Television. Thanks for joining us, and so long, everybody.